Good morning, students. This Sunday we have exam, NEET exam. So, just I want to explain today and tomorrow, just how questions will come in NEET examination from basic concepts in chemistry. One question will come from basic concepts in chemistry. Here we have so many basic concepts. In that basic concepts, the important basic concepts is one is concentration, and second one is here stoichiometric calculation, and third one is mole concept. Mole concept also one of the important for the NEET examination. They may ask questions from mole. 1 mole is equal to how many atoms? 1 mole gas occupies how many liters of value, like that they may ask. And here stoichiometric calculation along with the scientific notation also, it's an important question for that one. And significant figures, already we know about the significant figures. Okay, just I will write topics. Okay, for NEET point of view, the important topics is concentration, stoichiometric calculations, mole concept, what we call scientific notation, and here what we call mole concept, scientific notation, concentration, along with that significant figures. These are the important. Already I explained more and more about the significant figures, scientific notation also. Okay, in that addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, all those are very important. Mole concept also I explained. Again I will give one about the mole concept. We'll see these two important methods. One is concentration and stoichiometric calculation. Today we will discuss about the concentration. Tomorrow we will discuss about the so many problems on stoichiometric calculation. Compulsory one question from those two topics. Concentration, already I explained just one or two topics. NEET level topics are there. I will explain here. Concentration. What is the concentration? The amount of solute present in a solution is called as concentration. The amount of solute present in a solution we called as concentration. The concentration of the solution expressed in terms of percentage of mass or mass percentage of value, percentage or strength of solution. Strength of solution. Here molarity. Here mole fraction. Formality. And one more is there, normality. Just I will give the explanation on normality. Already we know about all these. I explained in E-class. All ICs maximum they will come like that. Some deviations are there, some questions will come, some problems will come based on this. In continuation we will see those problems. But today I will explain. I want to explain normality. What is the meaning of normality? This is also one of the expression, concentration expression term. See here, normality represented with capital N. The normality represented with capital N. See the definition of normality. What is the definition of normality? Okay, see definition. The number of gram equivalent weights of solution presenting a 1 liter solution. The number of gram equivalent weights of solute presenting a 1 liter solution we call as normality. Normality indicated with capital N. N is equal to number of gram equivalent weights. Okay, presenting 1 liter value per liter solution. 1 liter solution we call as normality. G means gram equivalent weights. Here I am writing complete. Number of gram equivalent weights of solute. Number of gram equivalent weights of solute present in a value. This we call as normality. The number of gram equivalent weights of solute present in a 1 liter solution called as normality. Okay, here what is the gram equivalent weight? Gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight. How we calculate the gram equivalent weight? Gram equivalent weight is equal to weight of solute. This is the first equation. Okay, weight of solute by equivalent weight of solute. This is the second equation. Gram equivalent weight is equal to weight of solute by equivalent weight of solute. Okay, substitute equation 2 in equation 1. 2 in equation 1. What we will get? N is equal to gram equivalent, number of gram equivalent weight is equal to weight by weight of solute by equivalent weight of solute into 1 by V in liters. 1 by V in liters. Okay, for 1000 ml, for 1000 ml, N is equal to 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. Weight of solute by equivalent weight of solute into 1000 by V in milliliters. V in milliliters. Okay, yes, this is the one more principle for the normality. One more principle for the normality. This is also one principle for the normality. Okay, this is also one principle for the normality. Here one question is there. What is the meaning of equivalent weight? What is the meaning of equivalent weight? How we calculate the equivalent weight of solute? Okay, this is different for the different molecules. This is different for the acids, different for the bases, different for the neutral molecules, different for the oxidation reduction reactions. We'll see, okay, how we calculate the equivalent weight of the solute. Okay, remember these principles. After that we'll see some problems on this one. And what are the units for, okay, here normality. What are the units for normality? Okay, here gram equivalent per liter. Gram equivalents per liter. Okay, here gram is there means gram. We'll mention gram. Mole is there means mention mole. Okay, but here gram equivalent weight is there. So gram equivalent weights per liter. This is the, so this may be written like this also. G-E, okay, per liter. Per liter means -1. Like this also we write. Okay, yes, this is about the normality. Then how we calculate the equivalent weight of this solute? Okay, we have different types of solutes. we have the different types of solutes. What are those? Acid solutes are there, okay, base solutes are there, salt solutes are present, and oxidizing agent and reducing agents also present. We'll see first calculation of equivalent weight. E means equivalent weight. First, we'll see here for acids. What is the principle for the acids for the calculation of equivalent weight? Okay, equivalent weight here is equal to okay, here weight of molecular weight of acid by basicity. Molecular weight of acid by the basicity. What is the meaning of basicity? Here one more question arises. What is the meaning of basicity? Okay, here for example, to take hydrochloric acid, it has only one hydrogen. It has capability to react with only one mole base and form salt and water. So this is we called as basicity of acid. Basicity of an acid. Okay, here basicity means the number of hydrogens present in acid or by number of hydrogens present in acid or the number of replacement of hydrogen atom with the base we called as basicity. Here how many sometimes some more definition is there. The number of base molecules, the number of moles of base involved reaction with the acid we called as basicity. Okay, here it consumes, hydrochloric acid consumes only 1 mole of base, so hydrochloric acid basicity is 1. For example, we take sulfuric acid H2SO4. Okay, it reacts with, it has 2 hydrogens. It reacts with 2 moles of sodium hydroxide and forms sodium sulfate plus water. So the basicity of sulfuric acid is 2. For example, phosphoric acid is there. This is sulfuric acid. This is hydrochloric acid. H3PO4 we called phosphoric acid. H3PO4 we called as phosphoric acid. Okay, here phosphoric acid, how many hydrogens are there? 3. So basicity of phosphoric acid is okay, here 3. Okay, that means phosphoric acid reacts with 3 moles of base, sulfuric acid reacts with 2 moles of base, and here hydrochloric acid reacts with 1 mole base, so the basicity of that molecule is 1. Okay, here calculate equivalent weight of of hydrochloric acid. What is the principle? Molecular weight of the acid by base. What is the molecular weight of hydrochloric acid? Molecular weight of hydrochloric acid is equal to hydrogen 1 plus chlorine 1 atom is there, 1 into 1 plus 1 into 35.5. Okay, 36.5. Mass of molecular weight of hydrochloric acid is 36.5. Basicity of hydrochloric acid is 1, so 36.5. Equivalent weight of hydrochloric acid is 36.5 only. Then this is the one problem. Okay, NEET examination they may ask question, what is the equivalent weight of hydrochloric acid? They may ask CET candidate. Okay, not only including this, along with the normality problems like that. For doing the normality problem, we require equivalent weight. So it is important one. Okay, here sulfuric acid. Equivalent weight of sulfuric acid. How we calculate equivalent weight of sulfuric acid? Equivalent weight of sulfuric acid is equal to molecular weight of sulfuric acid is 98. Okay, here molecular weight of sulfuric acid is 98. You calculate, will get only 98. Okay, here basicity is 2, so equivalent weight of sulfuric acid is 49. Equivalent weight of sulfuric acid is 49. Then see the equivalent weight of phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. What is the molecular weight of phosphoric acid? 3. Okay, 3 hydrogens means 3. Phosphorus 32. Okay, phosphorus 31. Sorry, 31. 6. 4 oxygens means 64. Okay, 34 plus 64. 34 plus 64 means 98. 34 plus 64, 98. Okay, 98. Here also same is equal to 98 by basicity is 3. So 3. 3 3s are, okay, 3 2s are 32.2. 2 means nearly 6. 32.6. 32.7 or 32.6. This is the equivalent weight of phosphoric acid, equivalent weight of sulfuric acid, equivalent weight of, okay, here hydrochloric acid. How we calculate the equivalent weight of an acid? Molecular weight of acid by the base C. By using this principle, we will calculate equivalent weight of an acids. Then how we calculate the equivalent weight for the base? Same principle, molecular weight of the acid by the acidity. Acidity means, okay, number of OH groups. Here number of hydrogen, there number of OH groups, or okay, the capability of a base reacts with the number of acid molecules. We call as, okay, acidity. We call as acidity of base. Okay, next for bases. Okay, bases is equal to equivalent weight of base is equal to molecular weight of base, molecular weight of base by acidity. Molecular weight of base by acidity. Here I am taking different molecules. I am taking sodium hydroxide. Here I am taking magnesium hydroxide. Over here I am taking aluminum hydroxide. See how many OH groups are there? 1. So it is reacts with only 1 mole of hydrochloric acid, forms sodium chloride and water. 1 mole means 1 mole, it reacts with only 1 mole acid. So acidity is 1. Okay, here 2 OH groups are there, so we require 2 moles of hydrochloric acid, forms magnesium chloride plus water. That means here acidity is 2. It involves in 2 moles of acid, so acidity is 2. Here 3 moles, acidity is 3. 3 moles involves now, so acidity is 3 and forms aluminum chloride plus water. See, sodium hydroxide involves the reaction with hydrochloric acid, only 1 molecule, 2 molecule, here 3 molecules. So acidity is 1, acidity is 2, acidity is 3. Then we calculate the equivalent weight of, okay, equivalent weight of base. Equivalent weight of base. How do we calculate the equivalent weight of base? See here, equivalent weight of sodium hydroxide. Equivalent weight of sodium hydroxide is equal to sodium hydroxide molecular weight. Equivalent weight of first molecular weight of sodium hydroxide. Molecular weight of sodium hydroxide, here we calculate. Sodium 23, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1, total 40. Equivalent weight of sodium hydroxide is 40 and acidity is 1, so the equivalent weight of sodium hydroxide is 40. Next, magnesium chloride. Equivalent weight of magnesium chloride is equal to molecular weight magnesium 24, 35.5 means 71. 71 plus 24, okay, 90, 95. Okay, here 95 by magnesium chloride acidity 2 na 2. You will get the answer. What is the answer here? 47.5. The equivalent weight of, okay, here magnesium chloride is 47.5. Okay, here I am taking aluminium hydroxide. I'm sorry, this is magnesium hydroxide, not magnesium chloride. Magnesium hydroxide, na? I said magnesium chloride. 24 plus 32 plus 2. 34 plus 4, 38, 38 plus 2, 58. 58 by 2. Here 58 by 2 means 29. Okay, 29. 29 is the, okay, equivalent weight of magnesium hydroxide. I calculated equivalent weight of magnesium chloride. Sorry. Okay. Now I calculated equivalent weight of magnesium hydroxide is 29. Equivalent weight of aluminium hydroxide is equal to, here by 3 now. Aluminium means 27 plus 3 oxygens, 48 plus 3, 30 plus 48, 78. 78 means, okay, here 3 2s are, 3 6s are. That means 26 is the equivalent weight of aluminium hydroxide. If you know the equivalent weight, then we calculate gram equivalent weight. If you know the gram equivalent weight, then we calculate the normality of solution. This is the calculation of equivalent weight for bases. Okay, for bases. We will see for the neutral compound. Neutral compound means salts. Okay, see neutral compounds. Neutral compounds and oxidation and reduction reaction. That means redox reactions. Okay, fine. Neutral compounds. Neutral compounds means salts. Example for the salts: sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, aluminium chloride, like this. Different salts. Okay, here for salts, for neutral compounds, what is the principle? Here equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight of salt by charge. Charge means you don't write the positive or negative, just write number, their charge. For example, sodium chloride is there, it dissociates like this: Na plus 1, Cl minus 1. Here plus 1, here minus 1. Don't write plus or minus, the charge is 1. Magnesium chloride is there, magnesium chloride dissociates into Mg plus 2 Cl minus. Here plus 2, here 2 Cl minus, charge is 2. Aluminium chloride is there, Al plus 3 Cl minus. Here plus 3, here Cl, only write charge. Okay, plus 1, 2, 3. Okay, here 2, 3. These are the charges. Okay, don't write the plus, don't write the minus, just write charge. And here, how we calculate the equivalent weight of sodium chloride? Equivalent weight of sodium chloride, molecular weight of sodium chloride is sodium chloride molecular weight, calculate here. 23 plus 35.5, that means 58.5. Equivalent weight of sodium chloride is 58.5 by charge is 1, so 58.5 only. Next, equivalent weight of magnesium chloride is equal to magnesium chloride weight 24 molecular weight. Magnesium chloride molecular weight, charge is 2, molecular weight is 24 plus 71, 95. That means 47.5. Equivalent weight of magnesium chloride is 47.5. Equivalent weight of aluminum trichloride. Aluminum trichloride molecular weight aluminum 27, 35.5, 71, 35.5 into 3 means 35 3s are 105, 106.5. Okay, 106.5, 106 plus 27. Okay, 106 plus 27, 5, 3, 3, 133.5. 133.5 by aluminum 3. Aluminum 3. 3 means, okay, here 3 1s are, 3 4s are, 3 4s are, and here what we have, 1 is there, 3 5s are, 44.5. Okay, here equivalent weight of aluminum trichloride is 44.5. We calculate like this: charge, their acidity, their basicity. We'll calculate equivalent weight of compounds. Next, final compounds. Okay, equivalent weight of oxidizing agents in oxidation reaction or reduction reaction. Okay, oxidizing agents. For oxidizing agents, suppose for example during the oxidation reaction KMnO4 converts into MnO2. This is potassium permanganate. Okay, this is manganese dioxide. Okay, what is the meaning of oxidation? What is the meaning of reduction? I said one day, oxidation and reduction. Okay, here the oxidation number of manganese here +7. Okay, converted into +4. Oxidation number +7 converted into +4. That means which type of reaction is observed? Okay, this gains the electrons, so we call it reduction. What is the what change is observed here? Oxidation number change. What oxidation number change is observed? Okay, +3. Change is +3. Okay, for this type of molecules, equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight of compound, that means oxidizing compound or reducing compound, by charge in difference. Charge in difference. Suppose KMnO4 molecular weight is 158. Okay, here 158 na, molecular weight of the compound is 158. Charge difference is 3. Okay, that means 5 and here 2 52 point here 3 like this, 52.7. This is the molecular weight of the equivalent weight of the potassium permanganate. Okay, we calculate equivalent weights like this. Okay, we know about the equivalent weight. By using equivalent weight, we'll calculate gram equivalent weight. By using gram equivalent weight, okay, we'll calculate here normality. Next video we'll see the how we calculate the normality and different principles of normality. We'll see in continuation. Okay, thank you.